What's up, everybody? It's Out of Bounds with Manny. It's your boy Manny right here. On today's episode, I'm going to be shouting out everybody that made it to the Hall of Fame this year, the 2023 NBA Hall of Fame. So this year we got Pau Gasol, Dirk Nowitzki, Tony Parker, Dwayne Wade, Greg Popovich, and Becky Hammon. They all made it to the NBA Hall of Fame this year, which is really awesome. It's pretty much my generation of people that I grew up on. Dwayne Wade, Dirk Nowitzki, they had epic battles in the NBA Finals for, I think, twice they made it to the NBA Finals together. They played against each other. And really, those were like two epic NBA Finals between them. The first one, Dwayne Wade won. The second one was when LeBron, Wade, and Bosh got together and faced off against the Mavericks. Somehow Dirk Nowitzki, Jay Kidd, my boy, and that whole team, Sean Marion and Tyson Chandler, Jason Terry, the Jet, they somehow managed to beat that super team of Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, and Chris Bosh. So shout out to Dirk Nowitzki, shout out to Dwayne Wade, shout out to Pau Gasol winning those championships with Kobe Bryant, shout out to Greg Popovich for being one of the greatest coaches of all time, if not the greatest coach. Shout out to Tony Parker for being a great point guard on those San Antonio Spurs teams with Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili. Like that was me growing up. I love all those guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. And Becky Hammon, shout out to the WNBA, I guess. I'm sorry I don't watch it, but shout out to her for being an awesome player. And who am I missing? I thought it was really cool moments. Dwayne Wade made a really cool moment with his dad, shouting out his dad, saying that this was a dream of both of theirs. They have the same exact name. He said it was a dream of both of theirs. He brought him up to the stage. That was pretty cool. Tony Parker had some funny moments talking about Greg Popovich. Greg Popovich had a classic moment where he pauses everybody, pretty much had everybody thinking it was done, and then he wasn't done talking, as always. And then Pau Gasol shouted out his brother, who he got traded for. He mentioned that in his speech, which was pretty funny. And, yep, I don't know what else. Dirk Nowitzki shouted out Mark Cuban, which is pretty cool. They've had a relationship for the past, 20-something years. Dirk is a legend. Dwayne Wade's a freaking legend. They're all legends. I don't know, man. That's my childhood of NBA growing up. So it's pretty awesome to see them get inducted to the Hall of Fame. I can't wait for myself to go to the Hall of Fame. Not as my street ball, basketball days, but just to visit, obviously. And so anyways, what else did I want to talk about? I wanted to talk about James Harden news. James Harden is apparently, according to Daryl Morey, the GM of the Philadelphia 76ers, he's not going to be traded anytime soon. And now, according to what I read on ESPN, he just called Daryl Morey a liar and said he would never play for a team that is run by Daryl Morey. So there's a little bit of drama going on right now in Philadelphia. So Daryl Morey is saying that they're not going to trade James Harden, and now James Harden's calling Daryl Morey a liar. So who knows what the hell is going to happen with that discussion, with those trade talks. I don't know. I'm just dying for the trade to happen already, because I don't think it makes any sense for them to bring back James Harden if he's going to be unhappy. We've seen that story before. He was unhappy with the Houston Rockets. Then he played like crap. Then he got traded to the Brooklyn Nets. Then he played freaking awesome for us. Then he was unhappy. Then we had to trade him. Then he all of a sudden played great again for the Philadelphia 76ers. Now he's unhappy. He's probably going to play like crap for the Philadelphia 76ers, waiting to get traded. And then when he gets traded, he'll probably ramp it up again. So I'm waiting to see who he gets traded to. And so, yeah, we'll see what happens with that. And I'm still waiting on the Damian Lillard stuff, too. Where is he going to go? They cannot keep him for another year. He just came off of one of his best years ever. He just averaged, 32 or 33 points per game as a 32-year-old. That's insane. And he dropped 70 points this year, in one game. That was literally incredible. So after coming off one of his worst seasons in his career, come back and drop 32 points per game. Incredible. Damian Lillard is that dude. We need to celebrate him a little bit more. We need to get him off the Portland Trailblazers, give him an actual shot. Once again, the team that I want him to go to the most is the Miami Heat. I feel like that would give him an actual shot at the championship. It's the perfect spot for him. They need a point guard. They just lost, damn it, I'm blanking on the name right now, but they lost that point guard that they did have to the Lakers now. He went to the Lakers. I'm blanking on his name, the undrafted guy. I did a video about him and everything. Anyways, they lost him. He was just fit perfectly on the Miami Heat next to Butler, next to Bam. And speaking of Bam, who's on Team USA, I wanted to talk about Team USA going against Spain the other day. It was a really close game against Spain. I know it wasn't Team USA's number one roster, like with Kevin Durant, with Damian Lillard, with Draymond Green, but they did end up winning by 10. But the game was really, really close. Guys like Brunson, my guy Cam Johnson, my guy Mikal Bridges, those guys came to play. Those guys ended up winning the game for us, for Team USA, against Spain. But Spain looked good. Spain's the number one ranked FIBA team, apparently, not USA for some reason. So, I mean, it's going to be pretty difficult for Team USA to just, like, destroy teams. So, I think, this is what I was thinking. There's some guys on the Team USA main team that could get replaced by the Team USA that's currently playing, the one that's going for the qualifying, I guess. So what I would do, if it was up to me, I would get rid of Draymond Green. Sorry, Draymond Green. But guys like Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges and Jalen Brunson, who absolutely scorched it the other day against Spain. I think he scored like the first 8 out of 10 points in the first quarter. Like, dude's coming into play. So I think Draymond Green could go. I think Keldon Johnson, who's a really, really good young player. I'm not being disrespectful. He's a good young player, but I think Cam Johnson could replace him. I think Jeremy Grant could be replaced by Mikal Bridges. Maybe I'm just super duper biased for my Brooklyn Nets players, but yes, I am. But anyways, I think they could be good replacements. They're great spot-up shooters, and I think Team USA always needs spot-up shooters to go along with guys like Devin Booker, who could just leave them open, guys like Kevin Durant, who could just get them open, get those shots in. It's like the reason why Team USA was so good in that Redeem team was when Carmelo Anthony was just there spotting up, shooting threes, knocking them down. Kobe Bryant spotting up, shooting those threes. The three-point line, I believe, is closer in FIBA, so they're more successful. Guys like Cam Johnson, who just shot 40% from three, let's let them play. Let's let them shoot the shots. What else did I want to talk about? NBA 2K ratings. NBA 2K ratings this year, I thought were interesting because I thought the ratings in NBA 2K, the list of the top 100 players was actually more accurate than the list of the Ringer that I was listening to my boy Jose De Niro, his podcast, where he was going over the top 125 on the Ringers list. Now I looked at the NBA 2K list for their top 100 players, and I like the way it settled down a little bit. So I would check that out, and I'm thinking about doing a little podcast episode of the difference between the two rankings. And yeah, I thought they just had a better rating system. The only guy that kind of shocked me was Jimmy Butler being so high, but after the success in the playoffs, they probably increase his like game awareness, defensive awareness, all that stuff like that, all those little nitpicky things. And the guy deserves it. He's playing his ass off all the time, not gonna lie. And what else did I want to talk about? Karl Anthony Towns is gonna play for Team Dominican Republic for the first time in a decade, which I think is pretty cool. Shout out to Team Dominican Republic. I'm Dominican, so I have to support my team. I root for Team USA more than I root for Team Dominican Republic. They're unfortunately just never going to win. Maybe they reach a medal with Karl Anthony Towns. He said he's the big man that's changing the game. So shout out to Karl Anthony Towns. You were changing the game. How about you get the Team Dominican Republic a medal, a bronze medal, a silver medal? I'm not telling you to win a gold medal, but hey, man, if you can win a bronze medal for Team Dominican Republic, then now we're talking about you changing the game. That's my challenge to Karl Anthony Towns right now. Karl Anthony Towns, can you somehow, some way, get Team Dominican Republic to get a medal in the World Cup? Now that would be very impressive, Karl Anthony Towns. Anyways, this has been your boy Manny. This is Out of Bounds with Manny. Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. I really appreciate every like that I get, every view that I get. If I can get this video to get 1,000 views, I'd be so happy. Thanks for watching again, and leave a comment right around here for any teams you guys want me to talk about, any news you guys want me to talk about, and I'll get to it. Peace out.